I'm not David Icke. David Icke's my experience. I'm infinite consciousness, like you are and everyone else is. And so the consciousness is observing through this lens of the body into this reality. And what we call death, it's what I call putting the telescope down. You know, okay, I've had enough of that. He's died. No, he's just put the telescope down. Yeah. Consciousness hasn't gone anywhere. It's just ceasing to observe through the lens. But because of the way the illusion is constructed and the way we decode the illusion, we see things as going in and going out and moving around and having space between them and time and all the rest of it. They're just illusions. They're just experiences. And we've got caught in the illusion. And you see, this global secret society network, which manipulates global events, is all based on manipulating humanity's perception of self in the world. And the reason it's a secret society network, and all the secret societies are fundamentally compartmentalized. I mean, even in a thing like the Freemasons, the vast majority of Freemasons are in the bottom 3 levels of degree. They don't know damn about what happens higher up. And those at the top of the Freemasons don't realize there's other levels above that no one tells them about, where only the chosen few go. And the reason there's all this compartmentalization of knowledge, which hoards the real advanced knowledge right at the top among the very few, is because there is held the knowledge of reality, the kind of understanding that I've just been describing. Now imagine if you know that's how reality is, and you get the people, because of the way you structure the education system and this, what we bravely call science and the media and all the rest of it, and religion, they think all this is real. They think this is who they are. They think that they see everything in terms of apartness instead of unity. You are in an incredible position of control because you understand reality, and the people you are controlling and manipulating have not got a clue what reality they're experiencing. I mean, we reach what we think is the cutting edge of human knowledge. It ain't really, it's not definitely, but it's what we perceive it to be. And you know, oh yeah, we fly to the moon and we've got nanotechnology and it's really great. And then you stop someone and you say, who are you? Where are you? What are you doing here? What? And if they don't parrot some religious reaction to you, some religious belief system to you in answer to those questions, then they'll say, I don't know. We're at the cutting edge of human awareness in the 21st century as we perceive time, and we can't answer questions like, who are we, where are we, what are we doing here? What's going on? The reason we can't answer that, well, we can if we do the research and we open our consciousness, but the reason that vast numbers of people can't do that is because the control system is structured so that from cradle to grave that knowledge is kept from them, and the ability to expand consciousness and access their knowledge that way is suppressed and suppressed and suppressed and suppressed. But what's brilliant now is that this control system is losing control. It may seem to be getting more control with more legislation and more police imposition and militarization of the police and more data, more surveillance. Yeah, in the play-out world it seems to have more control. What it's losing control of is the fundamental foundation of its control, and that is the sense of human perception that we are what they tell us we are, instead of understanding what we really are. And the more that happens, the more the control system as it plays out in all those things will fall. Because it is going down. It's going to go forward for a few years yet. No, I don't have the illusions about that.
How long, David?
My view is, and I think 2012 is a diversion, personally, and I think you're going to see that exploited by Hollywood movies and other things.
See it already?
Yeah. Well, my feelings around 2016, life in this reality is going to transform. And it's going to transform because this is a virtual reality, quite provable fact. You know, in the Matrix, where Neo says within a computer program, "This isn't real," and Morpheus says, "Well, what is real?"
Yes, yes.
If you're talking about what you can see, touch, taste, hear, feel, whatever, then real is just electrical signals interpreted by your brain, and that's what it is. you know, this reality seems to be outside of us. It only exists in here.
Yeah.
And then you can get deeper and you think, existing where? And so what our reality is doing, or what this body computer is doing at this interface, is taking vibrational information encoded in light, encoded in the photons of light. It's turning it into electrical information, same information, different form, passing it to the brain. The brain's decoding that information into what is a holographic, illusory 3D world that appears to be solid. And because it's illusory, you can start to see why quantum physics has this bewildering contradiction between the fact that they say the world is made up of atoms, this solid world, and yet they know that atoms have no solidity. Huh? How can that be? There is no contradiction. Atoms are not solid because they're not creating a solid world, because the world ain't solid, it's a construct.